We turn now to what's happening in Florida in the south. Hurricane Ian is barreling towards Florida with maximum sustained winds of 75 miles per hour with even higher wind gusts. Now, according to the National Hurricane Center, tonight Ian is expected to pass over western Cuba. And residents in Florida, they are prepping and preparing as that storm will then move towards the southeastern Gulf of Mexico and then past west of the Florida Keys late Tuesday, approaching the west coast of Florida on Wednesday. So obviously a lot to track, a lot to get to. And Matt, you are tracking all of this because there's a lot of people who are bracing for it.
Yeah, there are a lot of people, and a lot of people in Florida haven't lived there that long. So perhaps most of the people down there haven't been there long enough to experience a strong hurricane. And we've got friends and family and some winter homes down there. We don't, but some people do, I'm sure. So here's the latest. This is the problem with Hurricane Ian. This is why you need to pay attention, because this system is going to rapidly strengthen. It's not quite there yet. You mentioned winds were at 75 at the time of the writing. They're now up to 100 miles per hour in terms of the maximum sustained winds. And what we're seeing is pretty good symmetry to this. You see it's got good outflow. Hurricanes need to breathe. They can't be disrupted by other systems. And Ian is not right now. It's out over open waters, and it's going to continue to strengthen as it heads off towards the north. Cuba's first, mountainous terrain on the western end there, and then eventually it's going to head out towards the Florida area. This is expected to head off towards the north and rapidly intensify. It's a Category 2 right now, likely becoming a 3, maybe even a 4, which would put it at major hurricane status. What we look for are these thunderstorm tops. When you see these bright pinks, that's cold cloud tops. It means it's organized and it's venting, and we're starting to see it develop around the center of circulation, which is where the eye would develop, a sign of strengthening as well. Warm water in the Gulf, boy, it's bath water there in the mid and upper 80s, so it's got no problem with cool water, which would help slow it down. And in terms of the wave heights, we're thinking 20 to 30-foot waves, as indicated by this green area over the next couple days, heading up towards the west coast of Florida. Tampa's in range of this, but also the Panhandle is as well. It's a wide cone that goes from Tampa all the way up towards the Big Bend by Cedar Key and then eventually up towards Tallahassee. Why do we need to care here in Northeast Ohio? Well, the high pressure and low pressure we have right now will keep this at bay. It'll slow this system down. But as we go through time, especially onto the weekend, look what's coming our way. Are we going to get hit by this? What can you expect in terms of impacts? We'll break that down ahead in your full forecast. Russ.
All right, I'll take it from here. A lot to talk about, Matt. Thanks so much. Russ.